Okay, we're going to look at the shoulder. We're going to look at active, passive, and resisted tests of the shoulder joint, the glenohumeral joint. Okay, specifically. All right, Jen, are you okay if we look at some movements with the shoulder today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great stuff. First movement I want you to do is I want you to lift your hands up above your head as far as you can and down for me. Okay?
Yeah.
And now turn your thumbs out to the side and lift them up for me as far as you can. And down. Brilliant. Okay. Now can you bring your hands here? And can you just bring them out as far as you can, and back. And of course we're looking at both shoulders here, so we're looking for them being the same, movements being the same. Okay, can you turn around now? And what I'd like you to do is you take your right hand and if you can just put it as far up your back as you can and back down. Okay, and can you do it with your left hand now? And back again, and we're comparing sides there. Okay, you can turn around and face the front again. Okay, so there we've looked at flexion, we've looked at abduction, we've looked at lateral rotation and medial rotation of the glenohumeral joint. Okay, now we're going to look on to resisted tests. Okay, Jen, are you okay if I put my hands on you?
Yeah.
Happy with that? Okay, what I want you to do is I'm going to put my hand here and I want you to resist. Alright, I'm just going to just push it against my hand and relax. And of course I would do the other side. Okay, I'm going to do that for demonstration purposes. Just push it against and relax. Okay, so that's resisted shoulder flexion. Now we're going to look at abduction. So I'm going to come in here. So abduction, this movement. We're going to get Jen to hold her arm there. I'm going to come above the elbow. I'm going to just fix Jen's hip there to support her. I'm going to try and push Jen's hand down and she's going to resist that. Okay, so try and resist that, Jen. Okay, and relax. All right.
Yeah.
So make sure again, if you bend your elbow, you've got that advantage there. Also now I want you to do, so that's shoulder abduction and I do the same on the other side. But now I'm going to look at adduction. So can you bring your arm out there again? I want to fix the hip there. Put the hand above the elbow and I'm just going to ask you to bring your hand in by your side. So that's adduction. Glenohumeral adduction. You okay there, Jen?
Yeah.
All right. Can you bend your elbow there? I want Jen to bend her elbow 90 degrees. All right. I'm going to come in, support, and I want Jen to do that movement. Okay. But I'm going to resist it. Pushing. And relax. Okay. We've looked at active movements. We're now going to look on to passive movements. Do you mind having a lie down on the plinth for me there?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm just going to raise the bed. So again, beds can move. Make sure that the right height for you. I'm also going to move the bed out a bit. I think for the example of this video, I'm just going to look at Jen's left shoulder, but clinically you would look at both sides and you'd look at comparing both sides. Now Jen, can you just lift your shoulder up and see how much clearance you've got? Okay, and down. Okay. Alright, so we're going to look at some passive movements of the glenohumeral joint. So Jen's in supine. I'm going to come in. Jen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands on you, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm going to move your hand up as far as you can. Okay, can you? Okay, you just relax there. Put your hand there. I'm just going to bring as far as you can. Okay. Okay. If you want to, you can support Jen's wrist there as well. Support below the elbow, above the elbow, sorry. Bring it up. Can you see that angle? Okay. We're going to do shoulder glenohumeral abduction. Again, make sure you're supporting. So I'm going to take your arm out to the side, okay? Okay. Good range of movement there, Jen. Okay, again, so that's abduction. Bent at 90 degrees, the elbow. And that's lateral rotation. Okay. Okay. We're now going to look at glenohumeral lateral rotation, passive range. So in support, get that patient's elbow at 90 degrees and bring it round, supporting. Okay, so you're getting a good idea of the end feel of that joint. Alright, okay. And then can you turn on back this way, right around for me? Yeah, so go on this side. We're going to look at glenohumeral, passive medial rotation. So Jen's going to take her hand there. I'm supporting her now, just above her wrist and around her elbow. And I'm just going to take the hand away from her back and relax. Okay. Thank you. You want to turn around, Jen? That was active, passive, and resisted tests of the glenohumeral joint.